Canada up 26-22, and just to go over a little bit of who's the scores so far for the Denver team, we have 9 for Chance Sumner, the high score, and Andy Cohn with 7. Canada with the ball, and they have been, I would say, dominating somewhat with some good, strong defense.
Well,
turnovers.
Yeah, they've got a deep bench and a lot of players that have been through wars in this sport. So.
They've been to the wars. And right now, Denver's having some good defense, keeping this ball going from finding a hole. And
they got a 10 in the key call on Dave Wilson, number 14. That's his second in the game.
Yeah.
So it's a turnover, and Denver's got the ball. So it's a good start for Denver. Their defense was able to keep Wilson in.
Okay, for Canada, we have number 6 is Ian Chan with 7 goals. Is their number 1 scorer so far.
Yep. We've got there's an over and back call on Adam.
And that was some nice hitting on Canada. They really boxed them in there, didn't they?
Yep, well, they had their eyes open, and when you're playing this game for so long, that's one of the things you watch for, and unfortunately Adam wasn't paying attention. Otherwise, he would have thrown that ball before he got to the half court.
Canada ball in, still 4-point game, 26-22. And Canada looking for an opportunity there. Denver's really stacked up on one side. Dave's trying to get open there, trying to find a hole.
He's trying to pick that corner open.
Nope. You can see how much maneuvering there is in this thing to find that particular thing. And there's the hole. Does he make it? Yes, he does. Ian Chan with another score. That's his 8th of the game, and he has been working hard. Ooh, that's a nice hit.
Nice little pick by Adam Scatero from Denver to
Chance Sumner with a score again.
Yep, allows Chance to go in without anyone contesting it.
Okay, 27-23.
Ball into Ian, and Ian on up to Dave Wilson, number 14, and
then we're trying to make a wall there to stop it from going over there.
Dave did call a timeout at the half court there, which was fortunate. So
he saw that.
I think that might be Canada's 3rd timeout of the game. 2nd.
So how many timeouts do we have?
You're allowed 4 timeouts in the game.
And you need to save some in there for the end of the game.
Here comes Bernie Crawford, the referee. Bernie, was that Canada's 2nd or 3rd timeout for the game?
That's their 2nd.
That's their 2nd?
Half 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
3 left, 3 left.
Okay. So Canada now has 2 left, and Denver still has 3.
Okay. And they can become very important as the game goes on.
Yes, they can.
Okay, Dave Wilson
and
here with the
more important towards the end of the game a lot of times.
Allen back to Dave. Being blocked in every which way. It finds Allen. So Allen tries to get going, but no, Denver did a block again. Oh, that was some nice blocking there. And there goes Dave. Can he find a hole? Nope. Nope, so far. Denver is keeping the goal open.
To try to get the ball in the corner there.
It's got 6 seconds left. They have to find
Denver's shot clock here, 3 seconds.
Oh, block and a nice defense by Denver. And that was Adam who tipped the ball back out of it from the pass.
Yep, into the lap of Jason Regier, Denver's low pointer. He's a .5.
Yep.
So it's Denver's ball in the corner, and so let's see. We're
4-point game here.
We're 2 minutes into this period, and I think we've had 1 goal by Canada.
Yes. Okay, Denver with the ball. That's his chance. Can he get free to him? Yes. Chance trying to find a hole. As you can see, there's a real pile up over there.
Canada's going to set up in the key here and play defense.
So the key defense is a lot of practice done on that. Oh, look at that.
Denver is trapped in the key there, but fortunately they were able to score.
I'll tell you what, Adam Scatero, he's, you see Adam in a lot of plays. He's a
1-5 and he's very capable. He's like Patrice from Canada. You know, he's got a lot of speed, a lot of good hand function, which...
That's coming to try to block. I didn't think he... Oh.
It's a reach in, so they give him the penalty goal on that.
Yeah. Good try though. You had
Oh, yeah.
that grit, that chance to come back from as far as he was to try to see if he could get there for defense.
Sometimes when the guy thinks he's free and clear to the goal and not paying attention, a fast player will swing up from behind and reach behind it and just knock the ball off of its lap. There's a back to Denver here. Jason's going to probably call timeout, which he does.
Because he had to get it across the line, and he was getting pretty close.
Yep.
There was some good defense from Canada to tip the ball back, but Denver was able to recover the ball.
Yep.
And that's, again, another timeout for Denver. That probably makes it even there, right?
Well, both teams have 2 timeouts left now.
Both have 2 timeouts.
Got 4:58 remaining in the third period, and Canada is up by 4 points, 28-24.
So this is an exciting game, and it looks like we're going to have some a really tough time for Denver to come back, because every time they narrow the gap, Canada responds.
Canada's playing great defense, and their offense is strong as well. But like I said, Denver is they're at a little disadvantage with only 5 players, and
you can see how
one person to sub. So, but they've got the heart of a lion, and they'll definitely make every effort that they can to stay in the game.
Well, we haven't seen Erica back in the game yet, and there's quite a few players. So just to show you how some strong players that have not come back in the game for Canada.
Well, Canada's got 6 people sitting on their bench waiting to get some more game time.
Okay.
18 seconds left on the shot clock here. And looks like
there's a nice, easy score by number 1.
One-on-one challenge. And
it's amazing the maneuverability you see these guys. They can turn on a dime, and they can slid in there to the right and left, and next thing you know, they've got another game. It's a 3-point game, by the way.
Ian looking.
Ian.
He's got some help there at the key. So what happened in that case was the Denver player illegally left the court, so they award the penalty goal in that situation.
29-25, 4-point game. Denver. They'll get the ball across. Remember, you only have a small time, and look at the pressure that forces Denver to use another timeout.
So they're down to only 1 left.
And that's 2 in a short time period.
Yep.
So
I've seen teams burn 4 timeouts within 2 minutes in a game. I mean, it's sometimes, there's a thing everyone's familiar with it just in day-to-day life, momentum. Sometimes it's going your way, and other times it seems to be working totally against you. And same thing happens in sports. Right. Sometimes you get on a roll, and no matter how much of a disadvantage you might be at, you seem to just keep cruising through challenges. And
I can see exactly why there's an excitement for the sport. You can watching this game, and see the attendance of people watching it and following it. It's becoming more and more exciting when it gets into the national level and the international level. Okay, Denver looking for a hole here. They've got to keep it. Chance, can he do it?
Nice pass to
Chance.
Nice
score. He has to stay on this side of the line in order to cross the ball, because he can't cross over and get a pass.
In order to score in rugby, you have to be in control of the ball when you cross the goal.
Oh, what a hit there.
We call that a spinning call against Andy Cohen, so he's going to be over here visiting us for a minute.
And here we have someone down, and
on the blue team, number 13, spin.
And the way that spin happened was Andy hit Fabian behind the axle on the side of his chair, which caused his chair to turn and flip him over. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Instead of, Okay.
Yes, he's coming over. He's going to come visit with us here.
Yep.
Andy Cohen. He's been playing very hard, and he'll probably enjoy a 1-minute rest in one level. Eric is back on the...
Now we got a... There it is. It's a little bit what we call a cherry picker play. Fortunately for Denver, they were able to stop it.
Yeah. They're going to get the momentum going.
Erica gets the ball back to Fabian, and Fabian will
try to pass it to one of the Erica. Okay, Ian. 10 seconds. Okay, can he find the hole? Yes, he does.
Yep.
That's number 12, Travis Brown. Scores, and it's 30-26, still 4-point
Andy
lead.
back into the game, and nice. Bad inbound.
That recovery, another turnover. And it looks like an easy score for Canada, and they now have a 5-point lead here.
And that may be their biggest lead of the game, or at least tying their biggest lead of the game. So there's Adam into chance.
You can see why having a number one chance being so tall does help you.
Well, yeah, if you got a tall guy, it's a huge advantage.
Oh, nice pass there. Not a hit, but it doesn't matter because
Scaturo scores.
Fabian Laveau was just a little late. Couldn't rattle him from making that score. Still down back to a 4-point game here. Travis trying to find a hole here, and he looks like he does. The threat of having Erica back there was enough to cause Andy to have back off a little bit. Oh, what a hit. Oh, yes. And he still comes through. Number 11, Fabian Lavoie for a score, and that's 32-27. Team Canada. Ball is in play here.
Chance Sumner rolling the ball up here. He's got to get a dribble in or pass.
Okay,
there it is to Andy.
Looks like Andy's going to be able to score.
He's going to score on his own. Now Denver's going to try to see if they can tie up some of the Canadian guys here and maybe get a backcourt violation. That'll be tough.
Yeah.
But
so tell me about, here we have so far the only woman in the tournament that I see is Erica.
Yep, Erica's a 1-5 with Canada, and she's been playing rugby for a number of years now, and she's got a real strong chance of
number 8, Jason Crone.
Making their Canadian national team for the Paralympics. Canada hasn't selected their Paralympic team yet. I think that they've got their final tryout in May.
Nice without the ball there.
Yep.
Andy trying to find a hole, keep it going. Canada got back quick. But it doesn't matter. Chance Sumner for another score.
Wheelchair rugby is a co-ed sport. Both male and female play on the same team, and here in the U.S. I think there's probably about 10 females that play the sport. And we actually had a female from St. Louis that tried out for the U.S. national team, but she's not quite ready. But the U.S. has a developmental program, Team USQRA, and that's kind of like a farm team for future national teams. And actually, Team USQRA is going to be here in West Palm Beach in February for a training camp.
Number 8, Jason Crone scores again, by the way.
34-29, Canada's still ahead, of course.
5 points.
Canada's led the whole game here. I think the closest we've had is Denver, a 1-point game. So we got a jump ball there, and the ball's going to be awarded to Denver. Yeah. And the way that happened was, I think it was Travis from Canada reached in and got a physical hold on the ball, and
so he didn't touch a player, so it wasn't a penalty.
Didn't touch the player, it was just the ball.
And so next time that gets awarded, it goes to Canada, so that could be another turnover.
Exactly. And
minute 25 left in this period here. The score, we've got a 5-point game. Andy Cohen trying to power his way through, finds Chance, scores. So
you see where that height really comes to an advantage.
Yes. Travis is. Oh, look at that block. Nice shot, but Erica. Oh, she couldn't hold on to the ball, and the ball goes back to Denver.
So here's Andy. He's looking for a quick
really
inbound.
moving. That was a fast, low pass.
Andy into Adam. Adam's going to head up course with Fabian right on his back.
Oh.
Got a reaching penalty.
Okay,
so Fabian will be coming over here to the penalty box.
He tried to get the hand on the ball, but could not do that.
Red, number 11, legal use of hands, 1 minute.
All right. A second for a break. Here's a chance for Denver to try to make sure they score. Andy to Chance. Chance is surrounded.
Hands on wheels.
Okay, Andy. Adam Scutaro. You can hear the...
I'm with you. You go.
Okay, score by Adam Scutaro. 34-31. We have 46 seconds left in the period. As you know, these 46 seconds can be a very crucial time for scoring because it was a good defense.
Well, there's time for 2 possessions left in the period with the 40 seconds.
Contact before the whistle.
Okay. Each team is allowed to, you're not allowed to have contact with another chair before the play starts. So you're allowed one contact warning and the second one is a penalty.
Oh, look at Travis go. Not Travis, Fabian. Fabian is going to find the hole and with a little block there by Erica.
Got
Okay, 26 seconds left, and that was a score.
Yeah, we got an equipment timeout here. Adam Scutaro, number 4 from Denver, had a tire go flat, so they'll run out a new one for him real quick. And
the tires actually go flat?
well, yeah, they're air tires.
Air tires.
You notice they got it. You notice on the chairs, the high point players play in chairs that are more wrapped in metal. We call them wings. And the low point chairs, they're more open. And the reason for that is they use all that openness to try to pick their opponent. And the front ends on those low point chairs tend to, they aren't sharp, but they tend to cause a lot of flats. And that's what happened with Adam. He had contact with...
trying to come up there.
So we got 20 seconds left to go on the clock.
Number 1 is going to score. Yes, he does. No, not yet. That's what it is. 12 seconds left. 35-32. 3 points. If they can hold them right here from scoring.
Plenty of time for Canada to score.
12 seconds left. Denver trying to put some pressure on there.
Going to look for a pass here down to Erica. There it is.
Past Erica, and it's
past her, so Denver will get the ball back
with 2.5 seconds.
Where the ball went out, so this is a great scoring opportunity for Denver.
Bring it within 2 points if they can score here. Andy Cohn is down deep.
Andy's going to stay deep in their goal. So
the ball is in, long pass to Andy. The third period is over. We're 35-32. Denver down from Team Canada, and we're going to take a break here. And
8 more minutes to go.
8 more minutes to go.
Denver can make a comeback.
Xable.com. Thank you for watching. Be back in a minute.
Live from the Knock and Roll in West Palm Beach, Florida.
8th annual.
8th annual.
Back
there
in a
you
minute.
go.